And it's out of reach, and there's a fire that I won't slay. There's a fire but no fire brigade. So tonight we are losing this fight.
Which makes it the most unlikely Elite Eight game in college basketball history. This 2018 NCAA tournament is outrageous and incredible. Its unpredictability keeps it extraordinary every year. There is always a weird way the bracket cracks to give us outcomes almost nobody, and in this case, maybe quite literally not one human, thought possible. Kansas State shirked patterns and trends to upset number 5 Kentucky, making Catlanta its own. With an overwhelming Big Blue Nation contingent on hand at Atlanta's Phillips Arena, K-State battled through an uneven whistle and overcame a late Kentucky push to make its first Elite Eight since 2010. Kentucky took its first Sweet 16 loss in the John Calipari era. His initial laments about being placed in a tough region wound up coming back to haunt, as UK was done in by a similar breed of cat. K-State's top 15 defense kept Kentucky's anemic offense from hitting a rhythm. What's worse, Kentucky shot 23 for 37 from the foul line, done in by free throws. Calipari's experienced that in the NCAA tournament before. Kentucky's now 9-1 all-time against Kansas State. Bruce Weber, who guided Illinois to a national title game 13 years ago, is a game away from getting back. He's done it with a faceless roster and a fan base that's wanted him out for 3 years. Kansas State fans have to grin and bear this. The Wildcats haven't defeated any of the remaining 3 Big 12 teams in the tournament: Kansas, Texas Tech, West Virginia, but that doesn't matter now. This team took out Creighton when it wasn't widely picked to do so in the 8-9 game. Then it played UMBC and had the world rooting against it. On Thursday night, even against a weaker-than-normal Kentucky team, not many thought K-State and Weber would scheme their way past a Kentucky team that was looking as good as it had been all year. But here it is. Now Loyola awaits. Saturday's regional final in Atlanta will offer up mainstream powers for traditional attractions, except the fundamental pull of a tournament that births upsets and Cinderellas, dark horses and beautiful disasters. It took 38 years for the 64-over-68 team tournament era to give us an Elite Eight this preposterous. Who knows when we get it again? So don't bemoan the fact that Kentucky won't be playing for that this section of the bracket, that had Virginia, Cincinnati, Tennessee, Arizona, Kentucky and Miami, won't give us any of those top 6 seeds. Chaos has always been a feature, not a bug, of the first weekend of the tournament.